my Gavan and Melanine, and well met indeed. I'm Arachir Galadurthan, and welcome back to Middle-earth as we carry on as Khazad-dûm, as we push ever closer further toward the inevitable slaughter that we are going to either perpetrate on Angmar, or more likely have perpetrated upon us. Although no one in the south is really bothered by the Angmar attacks of the north, which does make me wonder if maybe the messengers hadn't managed to get to the southern edges of their realm yet. And perhaps the little fellow who attacked us in Gundabad was rather opportunistic, doesn't have the support of his people, and has just brought death on the masses without him even realising it. Now, many of you have suggested in the comments, well, many of you, two of you possibly, maybe even only one of you, suggested I shouldn't stay in Witherboard, because it's not very easy to defend at all. We should pull back, defend Dainsel's Rakiberg, settle the situation with Angmar at least temporarily, at least get some troops in Gundabad in this area, and then worry about this, because these two are big armies. But to that I say nay. If we give them an inch, they'll take a mile. We will hold Witherboard. We've already sapped a Nazanar of any use. It's just a shame we can't get those units out. And we will meet them in Witherboard, where it will have extra units when the time comes. And whilst the Orc settlement isn't wonderful, we can make it work to our advantage. Elsewhere, what is going on elsewhere? I'd never really go to elsewhere, much prefer Valenwood myself. Witty. Absolute off the charts in witticism. Nothing really going on in the south at the moment. Roscoe 7 turns to a surrender. We should probably do something about that and move up so that we can start killing Duldur, sorry. Pushing them out is what I was going to say, but it didn't really come out. Armies moving there. I think we're at an end turn, to be honest. Where are you heading off to? Oh, yeah, you're going to the bridge to defend the bridge army. Yeah, I think we're at an end turn. The Battle for Middle-earth video is going to be later in the week, just to give you an idea of where we are in the week. Obviously, because the thing that made me not very well on the weekend, which I am still cursed with, but at least now I'm reaching a point where it's no longer making me cough non-stop, which is good. But on Saturday, Sunday, Monday was the worst days of it. And so I didn't record the Battle of Middle-earth episode for Tuesday. So that will be at the end of the week, either Friday or Sunday. And then the Warhammer one as well, which I would hope to do this week, will likely be on either Friday or Sunday, on the day that the Battle of Middle-earth one isn't. All right. Do we want to try and fight this? Do we think we could actually hold them here? No, we will lose that. They're Dwarven volunteers. No matter how good a Nazanar is, it's not going to be that good. Yeah, and remember, the live stream this weekend will not be Khazad-dûm. So this is your last Khazad-dûm episode this week. It will be the last Ardenaim episode. And then next week, once I'm finally over all of these debilitating illnesses, I can kick off and start with the reunited kingdom. Next week, I tell thee. 5 days' time is when I hope to record it, which is on Sunday. I also need to play the semi-final of the Age of Empires tournament for the Discord before Sunday. Pressure is on. The pressure is on. Also this week, possibly at the worst possible time, I have decided, not decided, but with the release of Skyrim's Anniversary Edition, which I purchased, I've got hundreds of hours in Skyrim. I don't bat a single eyelid at giving them another 15 quid when the game, I'm now reaching probably 1,000+ hours, and I paid maybe £50 for the game 10 years ago, and since then I don't think I've spent much more than that ever, so I am not bothered at all by giving them 15 more quid to help fund Elder Scrolls 6, and I've spent this week tinkering with the new AE build. I removed all of my mods and took AE as an opportunity to go through every single mod I'd ever installed and decide, did I actually use that? Is that one worth it? Right, Gundabad is repaired. Witherboard got the garrison. Duldur got a pipe hall and is going for the brewery. I was clicking these but not paying attention to them at all. Ah, yes, they're going to try and get defensive. And we got a feast hall in Gundabad. What are you going for now? Garrison, yes, definitely. That feast hall's good. That means you're 53%. What level barracks have you got here? Oh, only a camp guard. Dear, oh dear. We need a union. We need a union. Get that up before we worry about the armory then. Well, the garrison first. And then let's get military production up here. Oh, and then 2 mining complexes. Goodness gracious. Oin's Rest turning into a powerhouse of economic support. 1829, and that was without the Stoneworkers Hall. Goodness. Well, remove that and build the Stoneworkers Hall next time. And the Silvertine got its mining complex. So it now makes 3,500 gold coins a turn. Oh, capitalize on that, please. Yes, more markets. The army musters. This army, the intention of this army was to send it out here to defend against the coming Angmar force. I'm surprised how quickly we've been able to muster an army, actually. We are a juggernaut in this one. No, I do not think anyone really hopes to stop us. They've not bothered with Dol Guldur, and Dram is coming back through. Dram, where should we... Oh, Dram, why don't you go up there and take this one. Dorlingvar. Always forget that name. Every time that name goes out of my mind. Head to Dorlingvar, find out what you can find out. Oh, bugger off, Dol Guldur. Ah, that makes me think that we should have pulled back to Rakibeg even more, because then that's our sort of focal point. They still haven't attacked in Dane's Halls, which suggests to me they're going to try and siege it out. Because they don't think they can win yet. Which means they won't think they'll ever be able to win, surely. Framsburg can upgrade, but we can't upgrade it because we've got no money now. Ah, I see. Those complexes could have came at a perfect time then. We've got elite units coming. Well, no, stay in the towns then, where you're going to get free upkeep for now. Because Angmar hasn't attacked anyway, so it's not really necessary. Yeah, stay in Oin's Rest and you'll get free upkeep, I should think. 2 from that. And what do you want? A miners' union? 5, yeah, all told. So yeah, they'll be free when they go there. That's not a problem. And you've got room for 4 more, which you could take all 4 of these from here. That'll do. Oh, you don't have room for 4 more. You only have room for 3 more. That's on me. Oh, well, who cares about, you know, crappy dwarven whatever they're called? Can't remember. Labourers, maybe miners, something like that. I think let's take the fight to them. Sod it. They want to attack us, then strap themselves in for a bloody good war. We'll give them a right good going over. And absolutely no question of that. Oh, hello, Litash. Oh, you happen to be massively undefended. Well, let's take the fight to those buggers. Give me everything you have, and get out there.
Closing in the enemy. An honor, my lord. By your will,
massacre them. Right, you siege them so they can't get any more troops. Oh, I'm sorry. The nation that declared war on me, attacked me out of the blue with a cowardly snake's tactic, is disappointed that I have decided to fight back. I mean, actually, I shouldn't be surprised at that. You would be disappointed if the nation you've set out to wipe out decides to fight back. Everyone would rather hope that these people would just roll over and die like the good little backwater nothings that they are. But no. This... What's the saying? This something has teeth. But I can't remember what it is. Anywho, how are we all doing? Wheel of Time is released. I would welcome your thoughts on that if you've seen an episode yet. We haven't watched it yet. Probably going to be waiting till later on in the week. But if you've seen an episode, please do give me a feedback. I'd love to know.
Set a constant watch. The enemy lays siege.
Because I'm keen to see what people think of it, actually. Oh, they finally they finally attacked at Dane's Halls. Now, we will have to fight this one again, I'm afraid, because as you know, if we auto-resolve it, the AI will do silly things and probably get some of the catapult crew killed. We can't have that. I'm very excited for the Reunited Kingdom. I really am. It'd be nice. I'm excited to do the developer diary as well, and that will be next week. So do keep your ears to the ground for that. I'm looking forward to being able to do those things. But yeah, it'd be nice to do. I am also feeling that it's very much time for a campaign to start anew. I don't think we've gone this long on just 2 campaigns for a very long time. The Ardenaeum, because you also have to think, of course, with the live streams being in effect, each live stream is 3 normal episodes per stream. Then even though this Ardenaeum series is not the highest numbered series on the channel, it's probably the longest running series in terms of actual time dedicated to it in all, if you added up all the run times of all the videos. Oh, a general's out there already on the wall. Ah, perfect. And the Khazad-dûm one is we're now up into 23 or 22 or something. And again, this has had a few live streams as well. So we're a lot further in than we normally would be. And I do just feel that we're very much in a good spot to start something new. There's our upgraded Dwarven Defenders. Let's start. Alright, General Man, make sure that that tower starts shooting at them. This battle map sometimes, all of the battle maps are meant to, can be a little difficult to navigate. Yeah, there we go. Oh, if that battering ram falls, they are absolutely scuppered. Because the ladder doesn't do anything on this battle map. Oh, it does actually. The ladder could mount this wall, couldn't it? Or could it? Did he make it so that this isn't counted as a wall? Possibly. More deaths, but the battering ram has made it in. Alright, so now we wait. Oh, what on earth has happened here? Oh, the catapult's causing them to just constantly shift forward. Stop what you're doing and stand still. Stop what you are doing and let me hit you. Orders completed, my king. I do enjoy the dwarves. The dwarves. Alright, we now just have to wait and let our enemy come to us. How are we doing outside? 146 Snow Spears have fallen. No, oh gods, I'm all over the place. Oh dear, absolutely all over the place. Although, if they just want to stand there and die, I would welcome that. 6% of the enemy has already died, just to the arrow towers alone. That's ridiculous. Absolutely nonsensical. We fought here so many times that my love and desire for this battle map does drop away a little, has to be said. The battering ram's finally at the door. Just as our unit continues to just shift itself forward. As soon as the gate falls,
the enemy's ram is through our gates.
There were 162.
The enemy have taken
20 of them go down. And they make it in. We've started too close to the door. That's not a problem. Because the morons have sent just one unit, so we can just surround and kill them off before the... Oh, there we go. Whoa, what a shot. What a shot. The next unit's coming up the ramp now. Let's do it. Whoa! Oh, it's Snow Scouts. Oh, yes, please do stand in the doorway. And swap to that mode. Yes, there it is. Did you hear that sound? The crunching, crushing, grinding of 100 orc bones being crushed to death. Oh, look, they're better than a Ballister crew when you have them in a line like this. They take out the entire line. Oh, that's not how you want to go, is it? I mean, you never want to go by being hit by a siege weapon. That is particularly gruesome. Are they coming back, or is that the other unit on the that was on the? Ah, no, it's the other unit.
Our men are winning the battle.
Can you actually hit them?
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
No. No, keep hitting those on the door then. Pull back, gentlemen. Come on, they're right in front of you. Are you even firing? Oh, it's because you're out of grape shot. Alright, I see. Alright, in we go. Let's just end this, get them to break. Which they will do shortly. Apologies for the horrendous noise.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue
13% though. They did take a few of us down. Oh, 42. One dwarf at the end there killed by... Oh, well, no, not at the end, at some point. Dwarf taken down, cut down in his prime by his own comrades. There is no honor. You're marching off to war, heart full of song and full of joy and hope and new beginnings. There's a chance that peace may come to your realm. The sword in your hand and the shield on your arm will bring peace and prosperity to your people. You write home to your parents, your loved ones. You tell them of the great journeys, the things that you've seen since you set out from Khazad-dûm on your journey to Dane's Halls. And then the enemy comes. They knock on the doors. You take up sword. You take up shield. You've carried them all the way from Khazad-dûm. You've carried them for years. You're ready. You will defend the dwarven homeland. You stand in line shoulder to shoulder with your brothers. Your shields interlocking. A formidable dwarven shield wall. The rhythmic thumping of every dwarf's foot on the floor as the enemy climbs the stairs. Dun, 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 dun. The battle begins. Scores of small stones fly overhead, constantly, repeatedly cutting down the Gundabad orcs as they flood through the gate. You realize your sword and your shield won't even be needed. The first enemy finally makes it to the line. Foolishly, they've come alone, and your commander commands that you all encircle this foolish single foe. Your sword and shield ready, you move forward. You think of home, you think of victory, you think of dwarves everywhere, and you think of what you can bring for them, and
noble sire, joining our forces.
Blackness. Nothingness.
In your name, sire.
You're killed by your own.
Making camp here.
And worst of all, you are forgotten. A nameless casualty. Oh, Gundabad buggered off. Someone else more important came along. Ah, that's perfect. So we will abandon Witherboard and we'll go for Rakiberg. So Witherboard, you're going to just give us some money. Lots of money. Oh, we've just built the garrison. Oh, whoops. Yeah, well, destroy that. Don't let them have a garrison. And we got the Axesmith Guild. Don't let them have that either. No, if I give it to anyone else, it's just going to fall. So just high tax rate it and let it rebel. Don't build that.
Aye, my liege.
Alright.
Aye.
You can now merge with Bruin.
We march to battle.
I can't remember what Litash is like. I mean, it looks like that on the battle map, actually, doesn't it? I'm not sure we actually have enough troops to take that. I think my assault there is a little premature and perhaps a touch foolhardy. I am many things. And foolhardy is certainly one of them. Where are you headed off to, Bloodorthin? Alright, otherwise our homelands are secure. Everyone else is off on little jolly missions. As soon as Roscabel falls, we'll just move on to the next one. I'm not bothered about losing. We need to keep that army as live as long as possible. It's our best army. So I'm going to siege out each place that we arrive at. And just let them realise that they can't beat me. Rohan still hold the Brownlands, which is good. So we've severed Dol Guldur link south. And Rohan have their Moon Wheel as well. So, yeah. Dol Guldur, I think, are on the down. The introduction of us as an enemy should hopefully drastically change the course of the war. But I'd really like Groin to head north and take back Thrall's Vengeance. But for now, end the turn and see what happens. Rakiberg is going to fall. We have to be prepared for that. I should also just state, at this point, I don't know how long the video is going to be, obviously, because I'm still recording it. But if we get attacked in the last sort of 5 minutes, I won't be able to do it. So today's video might be about 25 minutes instead of 30, I'm afraid, because time draws in for me. I'm fitting this one in this afternoon, squeezing it in a free slot of mine. So do just bear that in mind. Aha, there's the attack as expected. Gurn. Oh, if we had a trebuchet, if we had a catapult, maybe, but that's just a battle you're going to lose, Gurn. I'm sorry, I didn't realise you were in there. And look at your garrison. Your command is fantastic, but you will just die. There are 2,941 of them. You are quite literally outnumbered 10 to 1. Oh dear. I really want to fight it just to see how many of them we can. I am gonna fight it, sod it, because as I said, this is the only real battle we can fight again, and this one's a bit more stake. We must get as many kills out of this as we possibly can. We have to bear in mind the fact that the AI, if we try and block the gate, the AI will just do the blobbing feature, which totally negates any advantage we might have.
The tide of battle seems to have turned against us. We must act and halt this turn of events.
To my mind, thinks the best bet is to just pull to the square and defend them here, where our archers can then, if we put them low like that, and put them across there like that, archers across the back. Now, the only problem is that they'll flank round here, so the general needs to be ready as well. Started. Look at the horde that comes for us. Dwarves of Durin's folk. You have suffered much. You have fought long. You have honed your blades on these foul snow orcs time and time again, but I ask you once more. Crack every skull, crush every warrior who stands before you. The snow orcs may take this day, but everything we do here is to ensure the survival and victory of our kind. Yes, comrades, we fight not for ourselves today, but for dwarves and all the free peoples. Oh, you can shoot already.
My lord, the enemy are battering down the gates.
Gave them a little bit of a peppering, but
to arms, my lord.
But stop after that.
The enemy's ram has breached the gates.
Right, go a little deeper on this wall.
Look to our defence, or all is lost.
It's just a shame that we've just got defenders.
We're ready here.
Right, the wargs come in, target the smoke orcs, there you go, and then you get a bit. You'll hit more things. Oh, those wargs are massacring us already.
Pray something changes in the course of battle.
Yep.
Defeat seems almost certain.
Right, so our solid line is already gone. Gurn, you stand alone. And the enemy shoots.
We have lost half our men.
We'll go down as prisoners if need be. Abandon the square and rush them. Oh, Gurn. There you go. Actually get in there and fight, mate. Ah, if we can take 10% of them, that's not bad, is it? That's at least 1 for 1. We have one Dwarven Defenders. Dwarven Defenders, those wargs just cut through them like knives. Knives through jam or marmalade. That was ridiculous. How you doing now, Gurn, though? Oh, he's up to 16%. Yes, you beauty. Where are you, Gurn? He stands atop the hill.
The enemy is no longer in
There he
command
is.
of the city.
Go on, Gurn. Maybe if you try using your weapon, you'll have some success. Oh, well done, sir. Sweeps the leg, moves in, and cracks down on the skull. I do find it quite funny how the animation that we've just seen play out is always so much slower than the actual attack animations. Oh, he went in for the kill on that one and someone cut him off.
The enemy general lies
Oh, well
dead.
done!
Let the crows have his miserable bones, and let our swords have his men.
Did we kill him, or have they just shot their own commander dead? Maybe that was their plan all along. Lunlug was never a beloved commander, and his horde of 2,000 strong saw their opportunity. Send him in first, let him believe he's leading the glorious charge against this massively outnumbered Dwarven army. And then isolate his force as he fights for his life. One-on-one with the Dwarven commander, that's when you send in your headhunters and they do what they were bred to do. Snipe the enemy leader, except in this case it's not just the enemy leader you're looking for. And they spy him on the battlefield, a tall, lumbering hulk of a snow orc, commanding through fear, not love.
pray
That fear has
something
been his
changes
undoing.
in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Gurn is soon to stand alone, but he and the banner carrier still stand. And there's a third one somewhere. Oh, there he is. This fellow over here. No, he's going down as I speak. Oh, and the banner carrier's fallen as well. Oh no, Gurn, you stand alone. Nearly 20%. That's at least 2 orcs have died for every dwarf that was killed here today. That's not bad odds, is it? Let's speed it up, though, because I think Gurn's days are numbered. Eventually. Any danger, Gurn? Jesus.
Beware! The opportunity for us to regain control of the city has almost vanished. Our general, we have been dealt.
Oh, that was so close. They killed him a second before it ran out. Oh dear, 442 of them died. And we did have just shy of 300, so 1.5-ish, 1.75 orcs paid per man. Ziegler Beasons took 165 of those down. The defenders did poorly. It's rare that we hear the sad Medieval 2 music, but we hear it now. Alas. Right, what I am going to do, though, is bring the episode to an end. So we're a few minutes earlier than normal, but that's only a few minutes. So, as I say, I've not decided yet when the 2 videos will be, but either on Friday or on Sunday you'll get the next Battle for Middle-earth one, or you'll get my narration of the 2 battles that decided the Warhammer tournament for the Discord, the Order of the Swan. You're welcome to come and join us in the Order of the Swan. The link is in the description of every video. The primary purpose of the Order is really just to play games. If you're keen and interested on that, then you can get involved. If you don't think you'd really play the games, then honestly, I wouldn't bother coming over. There's very little purpose to it otherwise. So that's up to yourselves, and that's about it, really. Yeah, and I'll live stream the Ardenheim on Saturday morning. Oh, dear. My forces melt away. Alas. Nothing has been built there by the looks of it. Oh, construction complete. There we go. Oh, Koloniak. Got a catapult maker, and that's your lot. Alrighty. Well, for now then, thank you very much for watching. I do hope that you have enjoyed. I've certainly enjoyed today's little playthrough, but I'm also looking forward to after when I'm finally free later on this evening, much later, sadly, to carry on browsing new Skyrim mods for my anniversary edition run of Skyrim. But anyway, for now, have a wonderful week, or day, or whatever it is. If you watch this in the morning, have a good morning. But until we speak again on Friday, Nevair Naden Peramad Melunin, and farewell.